Hey guys, this is Greg from the Reptile Studio. I got a special package in the mail today, and I wanted to tell you guys about it, unbox it, and hopefully get my female hognose snake, who hasn't eaten in about 2 months, to eat. So let's get right to it, and I'll show you exactly what I got. So this is from ReptiLinks, and what ReptiLinks is a company who offers a like alternative uh, food source for reptiles. This one has a few different items in it, and we will find out together what those are because I don't remember. So let's see. So they did include a note, probably the receipt. Yep, they did include a receipt. This one was packed by Caleb, and he said happy feeding. So that's nice. Ooh, it's cold. And they did send it on dry ice. So I think we're probably gonna have some fun at the end of this video. Okay. It's very cold to the touch. All right, so what we have is, this is the quail and rabbit, the 50-gram long ReptiLinks. So this will be primarily, and actually probably mostly, for my carpet python Daria. This is a great size for her right now. Maybe a little bit small going into the future, but they have bigger sizes. They have these that they're shorter but fatter, which will probably be more appropriate in the future. And then we have frog and quail. Now this is the one that I'm going to try on Lucinda, my Plains hognose steak. Hopefully she will have a new scent that entices her to eat. Now it's not a big deal that she hasn't eaten. It is winter, and I'm in the Northeast U.S. And it's cold. I mean, it's not that cold in this room. This room is about between 72 and 75 degrees at its coldest. So that is the 10-gram frog and quail ReptiLinks. And the last one I got, this one is going to be primarily for my children's python Striker. This one is the quail and rabbit. So it's just like the first one I showed you for my carpet python, but they are smaller, 10-gram quail and rabbit. And I like how they're vacuum packed and sealed extremely well, which is great. So I got that and dry ice, which will also be a lot of fun at the end of this video. So that's what I got from ReptiLinks. And with ReptiLinks, I've heard of them for a long time, but I didn't really have the money to buy any like bulk food for a while. So since Christmas just passed and I got some money from some of my family, I decided that I would give it a shot. So that is what I'm going to do now. We're going to give it a shot. And when we come back, or when I come back on this video, I will film myself attempting to feed two of my snakes. I'm going to feed Daria, who is back here, the carpet python, and I'm going to feed Lucinda, the hognose steak, and hopefully she eats. So when we come back, that's what we'll be doing. So here we are at Lucy's enclosure. There's the ReptiLink. sitting right there. I don't know if it's maybe just a seasonal thing. Um, she seemed sort of interested in it, more so than her regular mouse, but she huffed and puffed at it, got close to it, smelled it for a while, and then backed off. So I'm guessing it's like a seasonal thing. But this is her first winter, her second winter with me, but her first winter of going off food. Um, so we'll just leave this in here and leave her alone and see what happens, and I'll update you guys. Okay, guys. So here comes Daria, the carpet python. She already smells it, but I am still going to use the target to draw her out. So as soon as she sees the target, she'll lock onto the target. Well, she ripped it in half. So that's not the ideal situation. So we're just going to put this ReptiLink up here. She might prefer the ReptiLinks, just given her reaction to it. So um, that's it for now, and we'll check back in later on my Plains hognose snake, um, Luthinda, and see how she's doing. Okay, guys. Well, as you can see, ReptiLinks are going to take some getting used to. Uh, Daria is quite confused by it. Um, she loves it. She went for the second piece that I left in her enclosure, um, but she immediately coiled it up and is sort of pushing the guts out, which isn't an ideal situation. And that's probably something that I'll have to clean. All right, guys. So my final thoughts on ReptiLinks is that my carpet python definitely loves the frog or the quail and rabbit. Um, my hognose snake is still refusing food. I did leave it in there, so it could end up being gone. Um, but I think the product is great, and this is I am a nobody basically. I have no skin in the game when it comes to ReptiLinks. Um, but I personally like the idea of it, and I think it's going to take some like getting used to, especially when it comes to feeding and target training. And I have to be quicker to let go of the tongs, or else it's going to break in half. But it'll be a learning experience, and I appreciate ReptiLinks for uh, for being available, and I think it's awesome, and I think there's a lot more to come. And I'll try another video coming up, in the not so distant future, to see how Luthinda, my hognose snake, does. Maybe come like March, maybe things will change. So, but until then, I really like ReptiLinks. Um, they are great, and I think they have a great future ahead of them. And I look forward to using them more often and trying different items. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys.